Well, hello everybody. My name is Ronnie. I work with Maggie and Lauren to bring you crochet tutorials. Right now what we're working on is a granny square a day this whole month of September, and got a pretty one for you today. It is the heart granny square. Some of your basic stitches of the classic granny square are in this, absolutely, but you have for one row only, you have a carry-in of two different colors to make sure you get the shape of your heart here. But this isn't even blocked, and look how beautiful it turns out. It's very clean on the back and very pretty. And if you do the carry-in method and do what I tell you, you have very, very few ends that you're going to have to weave in. All right, so I am just using stash yarn for this. Yarn that's been lost labels. Some of it has, some of it don't. But all you need to know is everything done here is in acrylic yarn number 4 weight. So pull out some of your stash and you can do some stash busting with this. All right, to get started, you need your 4mm crochet hook. And we start with the magic ring. This camera seems very close to me today. Start with the magic ring. If you do struggle with the magic ring, I would suggest that you chain 3 and you slip stitch to the first stitch. Okay? But your magic ring, chain 1, and then you just need to chain 2 more. If you did a chain start after you slip stitch to the first stitch, chain 3. Okay, so I want you to put in 2 more double crochets. Chain 2, put in 3 double crochets, chain 2, put in 3 double crochets again, and one more time, chain 2 and 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. So at the end, I would take your center and pull that tight, chain 2, and slip stitch to the top of that chain 3. Right there. Okay, chain 3, put 2 more double crochets into this corner right here. Next corner, put in 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 double crochets. I only put 2 double crochets in. chain 3, and 3 more double crochets. And then go to the next corner, and you do this all the way around, and I will meet you at the end. Okay, when you're coming around, the one that you started with your 3 double crochets, you put in your other 3. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 2. And slip stitch to the top of that chain 1. Now this is the row where you need to pick this color. You already picked the heart color, that's what we're working on, but this next color, okay? So now get your next color ready, but first, and chain 3, 2, 3, and put 2 more double crochets in that opening. 1. Now do the first half of your double crochet, but don't finish it. I want you to bring up your next color that you're choosing to use, and we're going to wrap this color around the hook. And that's the color you're going to finish that stitch off with, okay? Now, if you carry your main color and your tail right now to the next one, you can weave them in as you go. Now in here, I want you to put in 3 double crochets, but do not finish your 3rd one. 2 and 3. Do not finish. Drop your white, pick up your main color, and go through. Now again, grab your tails and your main color with you to this edge and put in 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, and 3 double crochets. Now, do not cut your center one, but you can cut this tail because you covered it enough. Look at that. One less tail to worry about. Keep carrying your secondary color, but in this next stitch, I want you to keep with your main heart color. Put in 3 double crochets, but in your 3rd, I want you to change to your new color on the last double crochet. There's 1, drop it, this up, and boom. Continuing carrying your other color, I want you to do a full corner right in here in your new color. Two and 3 double crochets. But on the 3rd double crochet, you're going to change over to your heart color. Okay. Now on the center one, do 3 double crochets, but on the 3rd double crochet, change back over to your new color. In the corner, do your normal corner, 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, chain 2, and 3 double crochet. And change over to your heart color. In the center one here, do your 3 double crochet, and then you should be at where you started. So go down here and put in 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, chain 2, and slip stitch to the top of your chain 3. This is the hardest round of it all. Now, cut your heart color, but keep your white attached. Okay. I'll just tie off. Go through here and bring up your new color. Chain 3 and put 2 more double crochet. Whoop. There we go. Put in 2 more double crochets. 1 and 2. Chain 2, 3 double crochets. And see that tail? I'm carrying it and I'm covering it. So we're going to do a normal granny round. So in every space you put in 3 double crochets, and in the corners you put in 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. I covered that enough. Look at that. So far, the only tail we really have that we're stressing about is that center one. So, put in again 3 double crochets. And in the corner, that's 3 double crochet. Chain 2 and 3 double crochet. And do that all the way around. Okay, when you're coming around, you did your full corner, so just slip stitch to the top of the chain 3. And then just chain 1 and cut. Now, since this is the corner I ended in, I'm going to go down here and start here in the next one. So I'm going to go back, me personally, go back to my heart color. Okay, start in your corner. Fold through. and chain 1. Put in single crochet, chain 2, and a single crochet. Okay. Now I want you to put in 1 single crochet in every stitch, and in the corners you'll do a single crochet, chain 2, a single crochet. But make sure you move that over so you get this first stitch here. You need to make sure you get every stitch. Very, very important. See how I'm carrying my tail? That's probably far enough. I can get rid of this tail. Boom, and it's gone. Here's my tail in here, so I'm carrying it. 2 and 3. And when you reach the corner, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. And again, make sure you get every stitch. And then I probably really carried that one long enough too. So again, we're down to that center one. So I want you to continue going down, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, all the way around. So when you go all the way around, slip stitch into that chain 1 and chain 1 and cut. This is what your heart's looking like so far. All right. Now you have to pick another color. What do I want to do? What do I want to do, everybody? I think I'm going to go for this color. So I always pick the corner before. That way I can get my tail. So we go into that chain 2 area. Pull through, chain 3, 2 and 3, and put in 2 more double crochets in that same space, covering your tail. 1 and 2, chain 2, and 3 more double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Now, make sure you push it over so you're counting every stitch. Skip 2 and you go into the 3rd. All right. Skip 2, put in 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Again, skip 2, put in 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Skip 2 and 3 double crochets. skip 2, put in 3 double crochets. So you should, along the runway, you should have 4, okay? Now, I definitely can cut that because I'm going into the corner. Oops, didn't finish my thing. Going into the corner in that chain 2. Put in 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, and 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Skip 2, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Skip 2, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And I'm going to cut this other tail. And we are again back to only that one tail. Skip 2, put 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Skip 2 and 3. And I want you to do this the rest of the way around, and I will see you at the meet. Okay, when you come all the way around, slip stitch to your chain 3. And chain 1. And cut. And that's what this round should look like. All right, now this next round is very straightforward. There's where we tied off, so I'm moving over to this corner. And by rotating your corners, your granny squares won't really roll on you as much. Just something I learned over time. Okay, this is a typical 1, 2, 3. This is a typical granny square row. So it's chain 3, 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets. I mean 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. In the next gap, you put in 3 double crochets. Every time I do a video, they seem to want to bark. It's getting a little stressful for me. So anyway, keep going down in the corners. You do 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, and you do your normal runways. And I'll meet you around. Okay, coming all the way around. And then I just want you to slip stitch to that chain 3. And as you can see, I carried my tails and not many tails to worry about. So one more row, and this is already done. Can you believe it? So I'm going to take a light purple, and my tail's here, so I'm going to go over here. Put it in the corner on the hook. That's a long tail. All right, it's still long, but whatever. So this is a single crochet row and your final row. So go in there and chain 1. Then I want you to put in 2 single crochets, 1 and 2. I want you to chain 2 and put in again 2 single crochets. Now, again, don't forget that first stitch. You'll have to pull over a little bit to see it, but it's there. And it's really important that you don't forget it. So all you're doing is single crocheting every single stitch, and the corners are going to be 2 single crochet, chain 2, 2 single crochet. And this granny heart square will be complete. Now remember, when you hit this corner where that chain 1 is, some people get very confused on what they're doing. Make sure you get, there's 3 stitches on this one leading up to the corner, so make sure you get 3 single crochets in there. Very important for stitch count for granny blankets and such. All right, and then in the corner, 2 single crochet, chain 2, 2 single crochet, and that's it. And I will meet you around. Okay, come on around and you slip stitch to that chain 1. And then chain 1 and cut. So now, when this is all said and done, you have 2 ends to weave in. Look at this, I saved my pile. 2 ends versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 versus a total of 11 ends you would have to sew in. What one would you choose? I know, because I'm not a lover of doing ends. I know some people actually love it. I am not one of those people. And here's my sample. I enjoyed doing this video with you, and I'm looking forward to doing all the granny squares this month. My name is Ronnie. I work with Maggie and Lauren to bring you beautiful crochet tutorials. If you liked this video, would you mind hitting that like and that subscribe button down at the bottom? And come find us on Facebook, and obviously we're on YouTube under WIP, WIP for Work in Progress and Chain. Until our next video, Happy crocheting, everybody.